Have you been on a date before? What could date that? Or the oba appeared that say, young what's na baby, young nom, young didi. Have you been on a date before? If you've been on a date, I'm not sure you've been on this date before. This is the most bizarre and then dangerous and then it's the more date this guy has ever been. I'm sure the next time that he will call or text that let's go on a date or by home twice because we dear. Charlie, I've never even heard this before. This is Star Views on Citi Star TV. My name is Nana Reda. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment in the comment section. It is Citi Star TV on all social media platforms. Love Community Montessori, Joy Beauty Studio, Lavish Cosmetic, and also Shake Sword, your fashion solution, sponsored me to bring you this one. And then I was also powered by Citi Star Media, bringing possibilities to life. So this gentleman, this Ghanaian man, has shared his bizarre dating experience with supposed social media influencer. Luckily, the guy didn't mention the girl's name, and that's idea who showed up on a first date accompanied by her father. Yes, you heard me right. First date, yanko shia her name didn't all bound the ne papa neighbor. Ne papa di chile erodeba. So Charlie, he recounted this traumatic incident. He recalled as he was bombarded with questions about his career, life experience, etc. Charlie, dating na osi yenko dating or since dating kwadane interview as a conversa interview and kasapa na date the koye. I'm not sure any of us can be in that position. Me, I'm not sure I'll be in that position first. First of all, from the start of the date, how the guy was narrating it all, checking some no cry. A part said, "Nah, the guy stole so many red flags, crying and call or otsna hokrama adie we betono." I'll make you watch the video. Now, why would you bring your father to a date? First time. Now do papa die. Some say maybe for security reasons, some say for assessment, some say then. The old dream say, yeah, let me know in the comment section. But before that, let's watch the video and come back.
So I'm just coming from a date, actually a first date, right, with this girl I met, and believe me when I tell you, this is the most traumatic thing I've ever experienced in my whole life. Like the craziest thing I've ever experienced. I've been in the car for like 1 hour, still trying to like wrap my head around the whole thing. But let me just give you a quick backstory, guys. So you know what? For anonymity's sake, let's just call this person Gifty. Okay. So I made a video about a month ago, talking about the fact that I was totally down with like relationships and dating and everything related to that, right? And this girl referred to that post and sent me a message that, oh, why are you done with, like, why have you given up on relationships? And when your wife is literally just here with like 2 laughing emojis. In my mind, I was like, now why is she? But during that time, then it wasn't even in my mind to like check her profile. But later, something told me that I should just go and check her profile. Then I went to check this girl's profile. Then realized that this girl has like a very large following, like, and she's kind of like, she's like an influencer with very active on TikTok, and like she's very, very, very pretty too. So I decided to text her back. So I texted her back and we started talking, right? And we started talking like, and eventually she told me that, oh, she's not really, she would love to take the conversation of TikTok and like, so she gave me a digits, right? And we started texting through iMessage. Now we were texting like, normal talking stage questions like, hey, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies? We're having like very mature conversation. I wasn't asking her what's the color of her pants and does she sleep naked? No, I wasn't asking her those foolish questions. I was asking her, very mature questions. Okay, so in the process of talking, right, I asked her politely, can we FaceTime? Because I know how social media and catfishing is. Somebody can look like Kim Kardashian on social media, but when you meet them in real life, chewa. So I asked her, can we FaceTime? And she was like, oh, why not? So we FaceTimed, right? And guy, she was actually a real person who like, hallelujah, she was actually so pretty, like same person. I was like, wow. I was so shocked. So we spoke, right? And I was asking her a question. I asked her, what's her favorite food to eat? And she was like, oh, she loves pasta. I'm like, oh, coincidentally, I also love pasta. So, let's go on a pasta date, confidently I asked her this. So I asked her when she's free and she told me today, Saturday, like I'm literally from the dates right now, guys. And she was like, oh, she's free today. And I was like, oh, no problem. You know what? make reservations and everything so that we can go. So I made reservations and everything around like 7:30. Yes, so that was the time, 7:30 p.m. that we should go on a date. She was like, okay, she'll be there, no problem. So, I called her around like 6 o'clock to ask her, should I come and pick her up? She was like, oh, nah, that's fine. She'll come herself, she'll Uber herself. And I was like, oh, no problem. So I got to the restaurant at around like 6:45. Guys, that's like 30 minutes earlier, crowd, like more than 30 minutes earlier. I got to the restaurant like 6:45 and I was like waiting for it, just to like secure the whole place and, make sure everything is set for this date. So I got there like 6:45 and was, waiting for her. Then 7 o'clock, this girl hasn't come. Okay. 7:30, this girl hasn't come. 7:45, this girl hasn't come. 8 o'clock, this girl hasn't come. 8:15, before this girl texted me, I am here with like 15 exclamation, your friends saying exclamation signs was it. Then I was like, then I vexed, but like I just kept my composure and she was like, okay, I'm inside, she can come in. So where I was sitting, right, I could literally see anybody who is coming to the entrance. So now I saw this girl coming, right, but I saw her with a man, but I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I couldn't really see who the person was. But I saw her coming with like an older man. So I saw her coming towards me, then I waved, then she came. So she got to the table and introduced me to this man who is her dad. And she was like, oh, come, this is my dad, blah, blah, blah. And I introduced myself, I introduced myself and everything. In my mind, I was like, oh, maybe her dad came to drop her off and maybe he wanted to see who, she was coming on a date with and things like that. The next second, and the table 2 was a table of 2. The next second, I've seen this man put chair from one open table, put chair and has added it to the table of 2 and has come to sit with us to the date between the two of us. See, I was so confused. I didn't even know what was going on. I tried to look at the girl and she had JI, like she wasn't even looking in my direction at all. Guys, so the next thing I heard was the dad in some very funny accent. Hello, so gentlemen, what work do you do? What are your intentions to... Guys, see, I was so confused. See, my mind was trying to process the whole situation. The next thing, make her hear, hello, so gentlemen, what are your intentions towards my daughter? I was in shock. Like, the man started blasting me questions like, guy, we're in an interview. So, what work do you do? How much salary do you make in a month? What is your... Guy, see, the man started blasting me questions left and right. What work do your parents do? What is the name of your father? Where is your father? Guy, he asked me like, bro, the whole time this man was asking me questions, right? This girl had JI, like she didn't even come on a date with me, bro. Then, so while I was in the interview, like, see, I was visibly sweating. While I was in the interview, then the waitress came, right? So the waiter brought 3 menus, right? While I was like busily searching through the menu to find what to eat, the next thing I heard was that, so we order lobster linguine for the 3 of us. The man has ordered food for the 3 of us. I was just looking at him like this and he didn't even look at my face. He ordered the food for the 3 of us, the same thing. I didn't talk. See, the questions continued. I hope you don't smoke. I hope you don't drink. I hope you are not a felon. See, some crazy questions, guy. So this man continued blasting me with questions, left, right, center, and I told him politely, Dad, can you excuse me? And I went to the washroom. As I went to the washroom, see, I wanted to find a way to run away. I'm not lying to you. Hey, I just wanted to run away by my mind. At that point, before they came, I had ordered a drink, right? And it was not, I had to pay for the drink, so I had no choice than to still stay. So I went back. He continued asking me questions. Then the food came in. So the food came in. We ate the food. See, whole time, this girl hasn't opened her mouth once. I promise. So after we finished eating the food, right, and he ordered wine. He had already asked me whether I drink, and I was like, no. So he was like, you said you don't drink, right? He ordered the wine. In my mind, I was like, oh, probably he's going to pay for it. I don't know. So we are done eating and everything, right? And the waitress brings the bill. So the bill comes, right? He collects the bill, looks at the price of everything that we bought and gives it back to me and says, I hope you know if you want my daughter, you should be able to take care of the bills. Guy, This is literally our first date. How would I even know if I wanted, if you've never made me speak to this girl self? Like, can you imagine? Mind you, the lobster languino, say whatever I bought, one plate was 410 cedis. 410 cedis plus the wine you bought, almost everything was like almost 2K. Guy, see, 2K. See, that's somebody's monthly salary, somebody's school fees. That come to So he waited for me to, I had no choice, so I paid the bill. He waited for me to pay the bill. So I paid the bill. When I was done paying the bill, like 1 minute later, then he got up. He got up, took his daughter's hand, right? Took his daughter's hand and was like, okay, gentlemen, so you're going to hear from us. Then they left. That was it. See, that was it. In my mind, I was like, why is he using us? Why is he an arranged marriage I was coming for, or I was coming to seek employment? Like, that you're saying you hear from us. Like, bro. See, after they left, right, I sat in the restaurant for like 30 good minutes, trying to wrap my head around what just happened. Like, I thought this thing just happened in movies, guy. I sat in the restaurant for 30 minutes for one of the waiters to come and check up on me and was like, hello, sir, please, are you okay? And I was like, guy, I am not okay. But I couldn't tell anybody what has happened. And I came down from the restaurant, came into my car and sat for an extra, this is why I'm here. I sat for an extra like 30 minutes and I was like, nah, I have to come and say this because I still can't believe it. Guys, till now, the girl hasn't texted me. Like, I don't even know what is happening. I don't even know whether I'm in a Tyler Perry movie or like, bro.
That is it. This relationship, me, I'm not sure like it'll ever work. The guy and one on cancel from there, nah. He shouldn't move on to date this girl. Social media influencer, and also move on to date this girl. Why would you bring your father on a first date? I don't know. Charlie, how do you so be phobia and then. And then those people who are defending the girl say maybe for security reason. No, this is our first date. You don't even know my intention for you. Into no Bible Busame, what's your intention for my daughter? How much do you make? Then. Oh, this is between your daughter and I. Into a honomo let us. Do you get it? And then if the baby were named with our snap and our coco, then you do your assessment. You can't just come and sit in between our dates and other shrimps and whatnot and expect me to pay for it just because I said I want to marry you. See, and one ama yenkwala na sunsua and this is see relationship ma unya do wuti rem na be de akire no eno ani sometimes papa nom they spoil the girls before me pie no ma adwin na say just to come and worry obi abrante we say na you the guy is humble. Me I can't do it. I can't do it. From the start Koka say I said let's meet by 6 or 7 and then you showed up by 8, you know. I'm gone. Me, I know, Charlie. Me, I'm gone. I'm very, very cautious about my time. I'm very, very cautious about my time. Intino, udile na meko. So that is it. And me, I'm not really angry with the father. Apart from the fact that the question that he was asking, I want to see the girl on Kasapa. You sat there, ate your food for your father to actually question me this and make a visa. What's your worth? Then. Do you know sometimes you meet a girl today and then maybe you don't have queen. But then later after the marriage, you want to assess the man right there now, check his current status and someone will say if he's good for your daughter and answer then. Do you know tomorrow? Do you know the worth that this guy can bring? Maybe and then Charlie, maybe that is life. So the guy's current status, Nankasa, you were trying to actually verify, say, or bano. That was Charlie out of context. Me, I won't be in this position. My soul cry. The guy is too humble. He is too humble. Me, my soul cry the. So let me know what to think. Share with me your bad experience or bizarre experience you've ever had on a date, and I'll come and then we'll talk about it. So Love Community is also located here at Kofodia, that is the Kodum Highway, opposite the Agric office. You can call them on 0549142884 and send your child over there. Admission is still enrolling. They'll give your child a better education that he or she needs. lavish cosmetic shade that should tell you to feel confident and also smell amazing. Their number is 0240479688. Also located here at Kofodia Mile 50 or Osabene. Joy Beauty Studio is located here at Kofodia. That is the Technical University, Kofodia Technical University, the direct opposite to the main gate. Their number is 0209497215. Shakes World, your fashion solution, also located here at Koforudia. That is the front view of the Otin House building. You can call or WhatsApp them on 0530497786. Contact them, let them give you fashion tips, what you wear during the weekend, event, ceremony. If you want to wear something, call them, let them help you. So let me know what you think in the comment section regarding this guy going on one of the bizarre dates ever. I'll never experience that. I'm sure you'll never also experience that. So let me know what you think. Bye bye for now.